I looking at you or looking at it?
Look at right there.
Okay.
Don't look at me. So, last night, this video, we're doing this the night after, but last night you were our dirt track bank ride along down in Deschler, and you kind of single-handedly put the West in the West Series because you're the guy these are the closest tracks to you.
I'm like almost the furthest west guy, almost.
Yeah, who's farther west than you that runs normally?
Well, Rick Honeycutt, so Jackson Sadoff's car, barely. And then you got Josh Leonard, he takes the cake. He's out there in Lexington, Gibbon, Kearney area. So
Right.
Yeah.
So you guys are the trio that head up the West in the West Series. So,
so we do the most traveling.
You probably got you got a lot of laps down in Deschler?
No, actually, that was my third time ever there.
Really?
Yep. Even though it's a nice track and it's pretty close to home, but they just never ever ran late models till SLMR, the Mountain Bank Series, came in. So.
Got it. So, last night was kind of a relatively uneventful night. Was it just the way it was? Qualifying was everything if you didn't start up front.
It really was, and our car was off to boot a little bit, so we didn't have a car to win a race last night anyway. And maybe I feel like it's kind of good that we didn't qualify very well, and we run around in the back enough that when I went home, we unloaded the car, we washed it, we put it in the shop, and we started working on it last night. And we slept a little bit and come right back, and we had the transmission out of it, all the shocks and springs off of it. We went through everything we could today, and tonight the car was a lot better. Driver, not maybe so much.
Qualified well. Heat race. I didn't see your heat race, but obviously put you in a position to start on the outside front row. Got a great jump, and we're in control. But I would say the track tonight was very hairy. A lot of drivers had many moments.
It was, I think, even more if you was to actually ride along and are driving the car, more than it looks. And our car was much better than in the heat race. But it's still, it just wants to, it's so fast, the track, and you come in with all that bank, and then it wants to push, and you can't let it do it because you get too high and you slow down. So you hit the brakes, ram the gas, you do all this in like a split second to correct the car as fast as you can without giving away, momentum and speed, and it's hairy. It is. It's a workout.
So basically, Mr. Berck had this thing kind of in control.
Kyle.
I know. Making it nice and official,
Okay.
So we're out there running. Bill Layton's behind you. He has moments that he's kind of catching, and then he's not handling as well as you. And then all of a sudden the car slows, and I didn't see what happened. So what happened?
Well, I went to pass a lap car, and it was pretty wide down the back straightaway, and so I dove in turn 3, dove underneath him, and he didn't see me, and he starts coming down the track. And in no way did he know I was in there. But I seen him coming down the track, so I'm easing off of it because I thought I had a good lead. So I'm easing out of there, trying to make sure we don't bump, and we still bumped, barely. Like the steering wheel just went like that, and it got the outside of the right front. Like I've hit so much harder, never had a flat. It was a really weird deal. So, darn it.
Shoot, well I know it's been a very up and down season for you, kind of uncharacteristic, watching you through the season. So I was pulling for you down there. I know a lot of people out here were pulling for you, a lot of hometown fans or home area fans.
Yeah.
So that is what it is. We appreciate you putting the camera on last night. We'll do it again before the season's over.
Yeah, please do.
Got anybody you want to thank?
Well, there's obviously a lot of people, but Strobel's put on a big event here tonight at McCool Junction, and just a lot of their employees and a lot of people from the church where I go to, and a lot of sponsors are here, so many to name, but I just appreciate everybody that's been involved, for my whole career really, because they're all from this area, so I just appreciate every one of them, and the crew. My dad, he still works his tail off on this car, and my sister Belinda, she's still got a never give up attitude, and Mike Dirks, and then I'd like to thank my wife putting up with all that we do and all the efforts it takes, and my kids, Abby, Katie, and Ryan, and just once again, I think all the support in so many ways. I've been so blessed over the years.
Well, hey, when you've accomplished everything, Kyle, Mr. Berck, I just call him Mr. Berck. I mean, I think he's earned it. He's like a professor out here. So anyway, we appreciate him allowing us to ride along with him, and like I said, we'll do it again. And you got a couple coming, I think, this year.
Well, we're gonna keep digging.
All right, sounds good. See all you guys later.